And then there were three. Hey folks, it's Booker with the Bachelor Breakdown here on ampradio.com. Last night was my favorite night. It's Fantasy Suite night. It's where each girl gets the opportunity to spend the night overnight with our Bachelor Chris Soules. We started off with date number one. It was Caitlyn. Caitlyn is our dancer from Canada. I don't know how she's gonna dance in Iowa, but she did spend the night with Chris. We didn't really get any highlights. I still feel that she's in the pal zone with Chris, but that remains to be seen. Whitney's our fertility nurse from Chicago. I told you in week number 2 that she was a strong wild card in my opinion. She's still hanging tight. She accepted the rose and she said, yes, I will spend the night with you in the fantasy suite. No idea what happened. I'm sure they got down. And the highlight of last night's fantasy suites was my girl Becca. She did opt to stay overnight with Chris and she did tell him that she is indeed a virgin, which went over kind of like this. So, how did it end last night? We did have a rose ceremony, which means one of the girls had to go home, and our bachelor chose Caitlyn. Yes, the cutest girl on the show got the boot last night. I'm sure she went off and got a tattoo somewhere. So, there are 2 left. Down to 2. We've got the fertility nurse, Whitney from Chicago, whom I told you in week number 2 was a wild card, and we have Becca, the virgin, in our final 2. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think Whitney has the slight advantage, but we'll find out in a couple of weeks. Next week, it's The Bachelor Tells All. So we'll see in a couple weeks for another update. I'm Chris Booker. Thank you for watching The Bachelor Breakdown here on ampradio.com.